I can't think of anything bad to say about his welder. Yes, I guess the job done. Yes, it's worth a penny. Yes, it's a much better buy than the Miller or Lincoln brand series rivals. Great hobbyist product. You know, I open a lot of foreign-made junk. From simple brass fittings, to complex electrical components like TVs. You learn to recognize what is junk and what is not. For example, if you got to Lowe's, Home Depot, Menards or other similar box stores and look at their plumbing supplies, you will see an awful lot of junk. How can you get a brass fitting wrong? If it's made of brass, it should be good for certain applications, right? No, not right. Even among simple things like brass fittings, you can see a huge disparity between what you buy at Lowe's or Walmart, versus what you might buy at a plumbing supply store. This welder is just like that. When comparing this welder to similar welders at the local box stores, the differences start to beck. Not the simple, single-layer junk my name brand came in. The outside shell is made of stronger, thicker steel, compared to the thinner outside shell of the name brand. The wire feed assembly is all metal, compared to mostly plastic components of my name brand. The Hobart came with a 10 MIG. This was most apparent. Well, everywhere, really. The gas regulator was much nicer than the one that came with the name brand. Actually, the regulator was Miller branded, which explains my previous statement. The manual was very well done. Everything about the fit and finish of this machine was solid, from the MIG gun to the outer shell of the unit. Every component seemed to be top-notch. Hobart Miller did not spare pennies to put this together. Even the packaging was very well done, and obviously not sacrificed to save a buck. I was really concerned about the regulator. The name brand welder I purchased came with a substandard regulator, but this Hobart shipped with a much higher quality regulator. I was impressed by much more than the Miller brand on the brass. It was just a far superior product than what I had seen before. All of that said, there were a few things I wasn't so happy with. Namely, the Hobart came with a sample spool of wire. Not so bad since I already had wire, but disappointing. The adjustment for the wire spool required a wrench, but should not have. A wing nut would have been preferable. When assembling the Hobart, you will need both a 10 mm wrench, and a 1/2 wrench. Pick a standard and stick with it. But it all really comes down to the weld. And here the Hobart really shined. I don't know if it's because the clamp on the Hobart was superior, or the tip was better designed, or maybe it was just me being happier with the apparently better equipment and so doing a better job, but the Hobart was easier to work with. Whether pushing or pulling my beads, the Hobart just seemed easier to work with than my name brand welder. All in all, if I were to recommend a MIG welder for the hobbyist, or more like myself, the average user, it would be this welder. It has so far been fabulous. Excellent MIG welder for home or shop. Just took it out of the box, put in some 𝓓𝓡 Harbor Freight 10-pound spool, reversed the polarity as it comes set up for flux core wire, hooked up some 98/2 argon and CO2, and welded up a complete exhaust. Performed perfectly, could not ask for any better. I am very happy with the purchase and it should complement my AHP Alpha TIG very nicely. Not a welder, just a guy with a lot of tools that likes to build stuff. I welded a little 30 years ago when I was on my tools, just brackets and supports, but nothing major. I got this through a recommendation of a friend that recommended Hobart. I love my machine. If you read all the instructions, unlike some of the folks that posted negative comments about it, you will find that you will like yours too. Click link in description for more reviews. Please click the link below for more information. Please subscribe to my channel for more great products. Please use my affiliate links to support my channel.